You ever notice how much we love speed? How being fast is seen as, the best thing to be? Well, today we're going to jump into a classic fable that kind of pushes back on that idea. It's called The Wise Tortoise and the Proud Squirrel. And really, the whole story comes down to this one question. Is being fast always the better way to be? It seems like a simple question, right? But the answer? Well, it's a lot more complicated than you'd think. Just keep that question in mind as we get to know our characters. So, at the heart of our story, we've got two forest dwellers who are, let's just say, polar opposites. On one side, you have Golu the squirrel. He is all about speed, a little bit of mischief, and boy, is he proud of it. And then you've got Kechnu the tortoise. He's old, he's methodical, and he's got this quiet wisdom about him. Yeah, these two are from completely different worlds. Now, Golu's pride is a really big deal. It's not just that he likes being fast, he uses it to feel like he's better than everyone else, always making fun of the animals who just can't keep up. So, what happens when these two totally different personalities finally cross paths? Well, this is the moment that kicks the whole story off. One day, Golu spots Kechnu moving along at his usual tortoise pace, and he just can't help himself. He has to show off, boasting about how fast he is, and directly making fun of Kechnu for being so slow. But Kechnu's response? It's pretty amazing. He doesn't get defensive, he doesn't get angry, he just smiles and drops this little piece of wisdom, basically telling Golu, hey, you might be missing the point here. Okay, fast forward to the very next day. Something happens that completely flips the script and puts Golu's speed to the test in a way he never, ever saw coming. So picture it. Golu's having a great day. He's just chilling by a pond, munching on his absolute favorite snack. Life is good. And then it happens. That walnut he was enjoying so much just, whoops, it slips right out of his paws.
And plop! It lands right in the middle of the pond, totally out of his reach. And suddenly, all that speed, all that agility means absolutely nothing.
And this is where it all falls apart for him. Golu is completely stuck. His favorite treat is right there, but his number one skill, being fast, is totally useless. Why? Because he can't swim. And for the first time, this super proud, super fast squirrel feels completely and totally helpless. But right when Golu was about to give up hope, an unexpected hero shows up on the scene, ready to show off a very different kind of talent. And of course, it's Kechnu. But look at how he does it. There's no big speech, no showing off. He just sees Golu's in trouble, calmly slips into the water, which is his element, by the way, and just swims out and gets the walnut. It's this quiet, powerful moment that shows off a skill Golu had totally written off. So this simple act of kindness, coming from the very same animal he was just making fun of, it forces Golu to take a hard look at himself. Watching Kechnu just handle the situation with such calm skill, Golu feels this huge wave of shame. He realizes how arrogant he's been, and he apologizes. This is a huge turning point for him. And this right here, this is the big lesson Golu finally gets. If you judge people based on just one thing, like how fast they are, you could be totally blind to what they're really capable of. And that's really the heart of the whole story, isn't it? Everyone has something special about them. It might not be obvious all the time, but it's there, just waiting for the right moment to be exactly what's needed. So we come full circle. This story isn't really about a squirrel and a tortoise, It's about us. It's a mirror for how we judge people, which leaves us with one last thing to think about. In a world that's always telling us to be faster, how do we get better at seeing the value in being steady? How do we train ourselves to spot those hidden strengths in the people we might otherwise just pass by?